Alright. Oh shoot. Dude, I just got back from beating Persona 4 Gold and now we're doing this stuff. Where's the engine? Explore. Okay. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay for now. Okay, guess not. Whoa, we can be up at the top? Yo, this is insane. What is that? What is that? What is that in the background? Is there some gargoyle chasing after us? Yo, this is so cool. Dude, this thing's awesome. Let's head back down though. The run makes a smooth ride at least. Eccentricities aside, okay. I said I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. A carriage can't compete with a gauntlet runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch. It's far more ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. The door must lead to the end of the gauntlet runner is locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Okay. Deck. Oh, this is... yeah. Whoa, this is quite the gauntlet runner, but the driver makes me a little nervous. This is so cool. Yo, what up, dude? You, what up? Ugh, the legs right here is making me so uncomfortable. Let's go back down. Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't like tripping out about that. There's an actual gargoyle right there. Yo, we have a problem. Guys, guys. Okay. Let's head back down. Pantry. Do we have food in here? There's some rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. Did they grow here? I could use these for cooking. Dude, all these chains rattling is giving me like PTSD. Wow, so this room's made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dib. We were just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable. It's a bathing room. Ooh, not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it. What? Unacceptable. Dang. Not now. There are more pressing matters at hand. We can't use the toilet? Come on, dude. What is more pressing than taking a shit? Yeah, we're not gonna have a comfortable sleeping arrangement. Oh, yo, you have a cat? He's pretty dapper looking. Back deck. What's over here? I remember Gallica said she wanted to check the engines, but there's nothing. Let's head back down. Okay, engine room. This is where we need to be. More? What's up with you? Okay. Maybe not now. What is that? We have a vacuum? Okay. We have a... no way we have a beanbag here. Okay. Yeah, all these chains are giving me like PTSD. Like from the Reaper washing machine. I feel like all of these can improve our social stats, so that's good. What is that? Wonder what makes this thing run. First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. No, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magical crystals as fuel to run, you see. You speed. It used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Gauntlet Runner activities. You'll continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilizes the facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Oh. Okay. Cool. Head back up. Let's hang out with Hulkenberg then. Nira said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I would consider myself a chef of any skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes I learned at the Hush Honeybee. Yeah, sure, I'll cook. Should we really be cooking while it's moving right now? Oh wow. We have whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Want to make some cooking? Hold on. Are you sleeping on this rocky little place? Ugh, I feel drunk. Oh, sick.
I'm sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swing of a carriage, but this is another beast. Because I need to learn to endure it. He's not handling it well. I guess we'll cook. Why not? Restores 400 HP and cures burn? Whoa. Okay. We have 3 of these already. Okay, well, I guess we'll make what we can. For all, this is for one ally. This helps for all allies. Let's make that. Yeah.
Let's check.
That's what this Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an idea of preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, would you say? So what kind of cut do we have here? Nah, but never you mind. Just leave this to me. Sweet. Watch your meat and adjust the heat. So it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not so bad so far. See the juices there? There's your proof this is turning out delicious. We'll add a little something for the aroma and we're done. But just a little, or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing! Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish, cooked to perfection. It's curative honey coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Guess so, yeah, he's pretty excited about that. Stroll and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew. No social stats?
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Desert camp. We're just gonna chill out here for a bit. Establish an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While out in the encampment, you can use any of the facilities of the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days. First camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Okay. Stroll? Or Hulkenberg? Or, you know what? A stroll, why not?
Hey.
We're already here. Your imagination, okay.
Now then.
So next up is Madeira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
What's that about?
Maybe they lacked allies?
Oh, I see.
See, try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. I didn't think we get points. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then
If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great kings of old. Okay, so depending on our dialogue option, it changes the amount of points we get for our social stuff. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers. So we get 3 points for imagination. 4? Okay. Come now. It's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Yo, that app is crazy. What is that giant squid or octopus?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand can fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? Carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? What is this? Oh, that's the reportable quest. Okay.
What now?
For who? Oh, report to more. Level 10 healer. Okay. Yeah, where is that guy? He's in the engine room, right?
Now, where was I?
Well, well.
You've developed the healer. Seems your assignment's complete.
Incredible.
All right.
Oh yeah. Imagination's going up like crazy right now. As I thought, I sensed a sudden light in my mind illuminating what was hidden.
Fascinating.
Thanks to the research and strength and influence of your archetype, a flicker of memories returned to me.
What kind of...
What kind of memory is it? It occurs to me that I conducted research on archetypes in the past as well. Research on archetypes? It is precisely this power that could make real utopia like my novelized vision. Yes, it is more than feasible. However, that fool of a king turned his eyes from the utopia I dreamed of, the book you carry in his library's vast knowledge, all condemned by his decree. Ultimately, I was locked in the chamber, shut away in secret, and was courageously killed. I've been alone ever since, except for my feline companion, Plateau, of course. I believed I would die here, never knowing who I was. It was because of that fear that I immersed myself in research. I hoped that would leave some proof that I once lived, yet that too came to a standstill. And then you appeared. Have given me an opportunity to not just research again, but to regain my life. Frankly, I hesitated to expect anything at all. We saw no developments here. I was prepared to finally give up. But the miracle of my memory returning has convinced me it's powerful archetypes. It is the original magic, and it may shake the foundation of all we know. It can change the world. and I'll prove it. Ooh, that's tough. I can see you'll make a fine team. I'm getting points. As for your part, you'll be needing a power that can oppose Louise. Let us continue our research further, that you might reach the apex of your abilities.
I look forward to continuing our research. How delightful.
Igniter, linked igniter.
This right here.
So as long as you have this, you can study archetypes from anywhere you like. However, when you have completed a research task, I would still ask that you come talk to me directly in academia. Oh. Pressing triangle on the main menu will move you directly to the archetype tree. You can study archetype. Oh, okay. Cool. I do require your power in developing my research. Not to mention, I value the time I get to spend speaking which. Okay, so there's like not much of a point to going to academia that much. Your next research task is to study the heroic embodiment of the gunner. Ooh, we're gonna have a gun-based archetype. If you haven't yet acquired a gunner, perhaps you'll need to form a bond with someone more mechanically minded. Well, I know who that is. I'm sure it will help you hone your virtues along with other meaningful opportunities.
This one's important.
Until next we meet.
Marvelous. Already I can barely contain my fascination. My mind races for the first time in ages. I'm counting on you. Yeah, I mean, there's not much reason to come here. We can still study archetypes, but I don't know if we can do this stuff. Probably not. Because, I mean, if we don't, then there's really no point of having this place, really.
We'll come again.
We got a bunch of imagination points, and we didn't even need to pass the time. That's great.
Come on.
Cleaning igniter? You, okay, I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over sure to straighten your legs, yeah. Your max HP will increase?
Got it.
From cleaning? That's insane. It's tempting, but I feel like I should focus more on my social stats early in the game.
This.
Max MP. Dude, these are useful. What the heck? It's too bad most of our time is, we only have like 2 days left on this thing, so might as well spend it doing something else.
What now?
Yeah, you can only study, you can't do anything else. Let's get this up.
Well met.
Uber, you come at the perfect moment. I just think you had pondered some battle strategies. Oh, this is your wisdom.
All right. If so,
that's how you plan to make your advance then. Are you playing like chess? Basically. This would be such a hassle to play while I was shaking. I can't make any more moves, that's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate, and so on and so forth?
I'd say
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness and the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the
that's
role.
why.
Just for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such thing occur. It's impressive.
Right.
No.
Perhaps, but 'twas more accurate to say that I'm trying to attain perfection, more than implying I've already achieved it. That said, it's quite a pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. We find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can live equally. I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will now speak not just on tactics, but of all my experiences of this journey, my victories and of course my failures too. In doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, should such a story I'd wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It's hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've got a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. Whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor.
True.
'Twas you and Gallica that set the colleagues of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being a captain in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. Her wisdom went up a lot, huh? 4. Alright, I think we start working on imagination. Let's level that up, and courage, probably.
Alright.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There are some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... This is great, we get Magla every time.
I say,
Ahoy, break time chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping here. Like what?
Coming now
Whoa,
into
what is
view
this?
is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow.
What the heck? This is so cool. It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red. Did you just hear randomly in the desert?
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child, told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the time ahead. How exactly would the tree foretell the future, and how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air. So, magic made it grow? But a magical organism that feeds off of magla. Okay. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Numerous put a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him. Are you a good artist? Are you like Arthur Morgan? Wow, Numerous, how'd you get so good at drawing? Oh my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You giving it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I don't need for the sketch itself anymore.
Hey there.
Why don't we give that to Maria? But she'd love to see something about our journey and could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this to Maria.
Huh?
Natural organism in the form of a tree. See, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
You've been observing me the whole time? I don't recall asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. Wisdom up again? 4 points? They're just handing out points like candy. Jeez.
The gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Sure, so it should be night now. 11 degrees Celsius. Rock Den Camp. Let's relax for a bit, guys. Grand sand track could dazzle even the darkest night. Out here you can barely see the horizon. It's a comforting reminder of home. If I'm honest, I just couldn't appreciate it from a swaying gauntlet runner. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, I ate a bit and that helped. I was envy Hulkenberg's ability to eat anything, anytime, anywhere. I haven't always been this weak, but the swing takes me back to the times I'd sooner forget. After I lost my home, I was tossed between relatives, and each time it began with an agonizing journey in a rocking carriage. I suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia. I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now.
Well met.
Yep. This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's kind of scary. It's cool. It's great.
Certainly.
I think it's cool, yeah.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking of how they look per se. Oh. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of their power lurking within them. Is not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Well, also hence why it's so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence in maintaining our food reserves. Ooh, okay.
Alright.
Dude, we're so close to rigging that up. It's getting quite late, but we have a ways to go yet, so might very much like to continue chatting with you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, cutscene. Okay.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Stroll dying? Yeah. You better vomit, bro.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the heck? Are we getting attacked? We're not even there yet.
Just crash.
Of course not. That's
What?
A
What happened?
cannonade.
A cannon? No way. Are the other guys attacking us? Or the other those are the other gauntlet runners. It's
One of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
okay, but what did they do? Shoot, okay. See, now we know more of the rules a bit, I guess.
with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
Good.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Yeah, well, we definitely don't need those guys being
Over
king.
by the legs.
Yo, what's that guy?
Crier is there
Yeah, the announcer
I
dude.
see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan?
Oh,
Because
you're
if we
right.
watch,
Dang.
Godot's gonna win. And Borden gets a leg up on the competition.
I kind of want to see how it plays out, but
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on
Ah,
Gladel's side.
okay.
I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's
I
favor,
guess,
this might be
fine.
the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run.
does this thing not have cannons like theirs?
Craft around.
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner boat out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel.
Oh, it's like a big speaker. Dude, that guy's so ugly. Oh my god.
Well, sorry. Can't get into it now. That Cortland one. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the...
Way to not destroy it, bro. We like smashed into it. Yo, it was already, the Grand Cathedral was already messed up, alright? Yeah, let's mess this dude up, I don't care.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh, great. Godot and some monks have boarded the deck. You guys can't do that. Looks like he knows the magic will shield us. He's able to kill us here and now. Can we kill them?
You dare interfere in my fight?
No.
Know your place.
No way.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names?
Because they're not shooting directly at each other because, you know, the magic stuff.
But it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced
Oh god,
all
let's
who
deal
would
with this
oppose
guy.
the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Really?
Go for his followers first.
Why is his magic like not fair? Like he can attack us, but we can't attack him.
The fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
This is so dumb, bro.
Oh, Mystic Purge!
Resist. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work.
The blade's edge.
Oh wow. Okay, we're not doing that much damage.
I'll crush you.
Please send him with the status element.
What could you hope to achieve?
He's not attacking us. I'm guessing.
Nothing.
Take this.
Okay, but like, isn't the thing that you can't? He's not attacking. Cause,
He knows we
To
can't.
the rear guard!
He's toying with us.
bro.
Join with me! Not this, I'll stay my blade.
The freedom of a I'll get some distance. Let's set
Wait.
it up. No.
No.
Forward. I'm
We'll team up.
We'll take this guy out.
holding back.
366. Let's do it again. It's not dead still. Dang it, bro.
Hope to achieve.
Okay, we're confusing, bro. Mage heal.
Here.
My thanks.
How's this dude not dead?
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now!
So we're not even like a big enough candidate to be protected by the rules. But we can't attack him because I guess he's a big candidate. Oh my god. What a critical. What is this, bro?
What can I do?
They about to kill Stroll.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Just the thing.
Ah, that's the last of our expensive medicine.
Let's go.
Come to his side.
No. Let's set it up.
I'm counting on you!
He's dead. Let's go.
Sanctism will reign!
Oh shoot.
Will reign!
No way, no way, no way. He just killed me. Okay.
Please!
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
This should work.
This is so dumb.
Stroll, sap your defenses!
Come! Are you alright?
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Sanctism will reign!
I need to take a step back, bro. I'm getting whooped. What is this garbage?
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing!
Is that all?
The captain's on his last
Falling back.
legs. Someone, get him healed up!
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Know your place. No holding back, peasants!
Please work.
Dust!
No. Resist.
My power!
Okay. don't remember what would work then.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks. Let's go.
Sanctism will reign!
I was be so mad if he hit another critical. Cause I think he was landing critical on critical on critical.
Time for some close talk to the rear guard. Come forth, Royal Soul. Scour!
Really wasn't thinking that we'd
No.
be attacked. So
Let us fight as one.
Peasants!
No, not this.
I sandwiched one enemy. How about that? He's weak to ice. Okay. I don't have any ice stuff, but that's good enough.
Wind!
Know your place. Go for peasants!
Oh shoot, I should have just blocked.
Sanctism will reign! Take this!
Weak?
Oh, you've done it.
Oh shoot.
That helped.
Helpful.
These guys are so like strong for some reason.
My power!
Scour!
I shall fight as the noble are stepping back. Let's see.
You can't really do anything anymore.
Futile! Sanctism will reign!
Still attacking that dude?
Sanctism
What is wrong with you guys?
Delay the inevitable!
I will not let you die.
Thanks.
You back up.
Witness me, brethren!
You know what? Let's buff myself. We really need it. Block.
Seems the wise move.
Sanctism will reign!
What is with this, like, so much damage, bro? Ow. Ow.
Healing us.
Trying.
My thanks.
Know your place. You won't hold back, peasants!
Wind!
Good damage.
Fists. Stay on
Block.
the defensive.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism
As long as they don't do really any physical attacks against Hulkenberg, we're fine.
Heroes. I will not let you
I
die.
knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Yeah, resist, you can't do that. I think this one also resists it. Never mind.
take this! Sanctism will reign!
God, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Brawler!
Alright, this dude's almost dead. Might as well get some damage in.
For all that we strive for.
Lend me your strength. Forward! We'll do
Alright,
this
come on,
together.
this has to finish him off.
Show them our might.
How's this?
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Dude, these rules are so unfair, dude.
Bend the knee.
It doesn't protect people that
Yield
aren't
to
big
the
enough
divine
candidates.
truth of sanctism.
I've heard enough of sanctism. I'm done.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it.
Yo, hit it some
You'll
more.
face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Okay. What's up?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Guess you said at the end of the day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm
Hey,
really
was that girl the one singing? Am I tripping?
Liddell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh.
Okay, yeah, that was the girl.
What brings you all the way
The one that
out
was singing out there.
A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoe. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there. You
What's he
best
doing
figured
there?
out. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here.
Dude, why is he
However
doing that?
talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who
So
sang the
she's
opening
famous.
Aye.
Dude, Norris is geeking out over her.
Lost it all. I can't take it anymore. I'd
Oh,
not
never mind. He was geeking out over the gauntlet runner.
You had Caden Wax upon this, eh?
Dude, alright. You know, I think this is better than him, like, sipping over,
By
the girl.
crown, you can't be serious. She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Dude, we're all outsiders here. We don't know.
No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Yo, her forehead's so big they had to bandage it up. What? What the heck?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Is this Luis? No way.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Liddell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Who are these other
Glad to
guys?
see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask...
Ooh, yo, y'all better keep it cool. I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious.
Oh shoot, Luis. He'd recognize Hulkenberg, wouldn't he?
He's more interested than we anticipated.
I feel like he would, right?
This might be
Because
a
he was
chance,
there.
So choose your words wisely, okay?
Okay, can't be this. Let's help you. Shoot. I feel like this is me writing a little too much. We're here to gain his trust, but I feel like this is like a little too much me writing.
Hey, I know
Okay.
you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Okay. I guess we glaze him.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them?
So these are more of his
Why?
supporters
I
that we've
dare
seen
say I saw
in
them
the
used
little
to
flashback
founding
background
characters.
when he had the
I know we
figures in
know
the
you.
background.
We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all.
Hey,
If you can manage
we got
that,
something called an
I'll
archetype.
consider your
It's
proposal.
awesome. Just you wait, just you watch. It's awesome, dude.
See you, loves.
You transform into like night mechs.
Don't think
Okay.
this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
Your dog is named Hector.
It soars like a damn bird. Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Isn't killing that one human like
To their nests,
proof
and
enough?
The darkness claims its dominion.
I mean, the soldiers knew we
Gauntlet
killed it,
Runner
so
at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
thanks for reminding us.
Ah! Oh, damn it! Blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to those in the know would recognize such.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Chimero or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Literally, I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy's girl, you know, the carriage could never keep up his pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it well on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Baradon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Yo, this town is cool as heck. What?
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not
But
many
it's so
people
new
out.
and interesting.
It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Probably the highs day, dude.
You're here.
Oh, you're here.
I've been hoping you'd show up soon. I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word. Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Oh, that was us.
Well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's really none of my business.
Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Yo, this looks good.
This? Some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant
Oh,
sandworm.
oh.
It's
I thought that was
Martina's
bread.
culinary
What is that?
speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Oh, she loves that. She'll eat anything, huh?
Unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. It is only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
Is it actually good? I barely bit into this thing and I already felt a spray of something. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a
Huh?
bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Ew.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes? Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Oh, I smell trouble.
Oh.
It's your call. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there. We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance. We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far. Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet.
Really? Alright. Dude, look at Stroll's face, he was horrified.
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold
He's got
without falling prey
green
to those worms.
aura coming out of
Now,
it. No.
please, dig it.
I don't want to eat it.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh? I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
I'm going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Alright. Time to save and hop on out of here.
What now?